Over a span of 15 years, the U.S. dairy industry has experienced considerable change, brought on by a number of factors, but with technology and innovation at the forefront. Our cows have changed too. Change driven by producers' breeding goals and genetic selection, and change resulting from cows adapting to new environments with greater demands and higher expectations of cow performance and profitability. The historical textbook characterization of the ideal cow uses very classic terms of long and tall with a silky dairy quality. With advances in genetics and management, the dairy producer has developed her into the amazing animal we know today. The ideal cow is profitable and efficient. She's high-producing, healthy, fertile, and easy to milk. The Holstein cow has significantly different genetic makeup than the cow of 15 years ago. Primarily through the use of selection indexes like net merit and TPI, incredible genetic gains for yield were matched by improvement in udders and feet and legs, as well as an increase in overall cow size. Through inclusion of health traits in the selection indexes, we've reduced somatic cell score, increased cow longevity, and generally improved cow health, but not of the same magnitude as the other two categories. In the most recent years, we've begun to improve cow fertility, correcting a trend that incidentally was caused by our intense focus and success of increased yield.
I think that we're having a real hard time finding correlations between type and longevity or cattle being trouble-free, that our type has got our cattle too tall, too sharp. They've lost their disease resistance. They're just not tough and rugged enough.
Member comments have been loud and clear regarding cows being too tall and overly angular. Both are supported by concrete data. In most recent years, we've experienced unprecedented increases in PTAs for stature and dairy form, brought on by the rapid genetic progress achieved with genomic selection and the use of sexed semen on better heifers in the herd. History demonstrated an incidental decline in cow fertility was paired with rapid progress for milk yield. The antagonistic characteristics of taller and more angular cows have to be addressed for the future, or we're destined to repeat the past with different traits. CRI has a history of innovative solutions in genetic programming. CRI showed industry leadership in the 1990s in developing the genetic selection indexes, herd life, and lifetime profit rankings, precursors to today's productive life and lifetime net merit. With the Ideal Commercial Cow Index, once again, we've responded to the request from our members for a tool to aid in more effective selection of genetics for today's commercial environment. ICC is a profit indicating measure and a tool to rank Holstein bulls published exclusively by Genex. ICC incorporates elements from the U.S. National Evaluation, as well as other data sources. ICC values are available for all Holstein bulls with a public evaluation in the USA. Unique among selection indexes, ICC is the total dollar summation of 5 sub-indexes for flexible and targeted genetic improvement. It uses real-time economic indicators and science-based principles to address the needs of progressive dairy producers. ICC has been thoroughly reviewed and endorsed by members of the scientific community. Because every farm is different and your breeding goals vary, ICC is broken down into 5 easy-to-use sub-indexes addressing specific management areas of the farm. Production efficiency pinpoints genetics resulting in high-yielding cows with lower feed costs. Health dollars provides opportunity for producers to breed for improved and sustainable health and longevity. Fertility and fitness meets the needs of producers looking to emphasize reproductive efficiency. Milking ability optimizes farm efficiencies with trouble-free milking cows. And calving ability focuses on live calves born without difficulty. Use of an individual sub-index alone or in combination with ICC will select more intensely for genetic gain in the targeted management area. Production efficiency has a ratio of 60% yield and 40% feed efficiency indicators. It recognizes the value of protein on the global market using a 2-to-1 protein-to-fat ratio. Marginal feed costs account for the increased feed needed to produce high yield, as well as the cost of body maintenance and growth. Use of production efficiency in ICC will stop the trend for taller cows, instead selecting for high yield with optimal stature due to the values used to determine income over feed cost and its relationship to body size. Using health dollars will breed for overall health and longevity with direct and indirect measures. High-ranking health dollar bulls have daughters with proper body condition. It's logical to include as part of health a new locomotion index to better reflect how feet and legs impact mobility. Furthermore, there is data and common sense evidence that links proper body condition with foot health. The emphasis placed on somatic cell score breeds for resistance to all infections and disease incidents. Health Dollars is designed to easily add new traits as genetic evaluations for metabolic disorders and other specific diseases are developed in the future. The Fertility and Fitness Subindex of ICC recognizes that there is more work to be done on improving cow reproductive efficiency. The importance of reduced days open and generating replacements does not change with the price of milk or feed. 9 measures of cow and heifer fertility are used in fertility and fitness. It is the only selection index in the world currently that assigns value to the polled condition, which is based on economic analysis done here in the U.S. on the cost of dehorning. Milking ability describes the form and function of the udder and includes the new traits of mastitis resistance, milking speed, and milking temperament. Ideal commercial udders can be described as strongly attached above the hocks, with capacity to produce high volumes of milk. Choosing bulls using milking ability dollars will enhance udder texture and manage the emerging trend of shorter teat length placed too closely together. Calving ability dollars selects for the ability to have live calves born without difficulty, and if you'll pardon the pun, to minimize labor in the maternity pens. Select high-ranking calving ability sires that are also high for ICC to use on virgin heifers and give those young cows the best chance to have a successful and profitable first lactation. The combination of the 5 management subindexes into the overall ICC dollar value reflects the distribution of revenue and expenses across the farm. ICC provides the means to select for greater genetic improvement for all traits at the same time. Selection indexes are very powerful tools. When they're designed well, genetic progress for many traits can be achieved simultaneously, providing progressive producers opportunities to breed for balanced improvement in health, longevity, and production potential. In other words, if we take care of the cow, she'll take care of you. There are considerable differences when you compare ranking of Holstein bulls on the various indexes. ICC includes global data and breeds for complete profitability and efficiency. It maintains a high expectation on the demands for longevity, fertility, and health without sacrificing high yield and great udders, all the while selecting for optimal body size and condition. Use of ICC will result in clear advantage to breed for healthier cows with greater mastitis resistance and improved longevity. The greater emphasis placed on fertility in ICC compared to TPI and net merit is strategic. A dairy producer well knows milk prices and feed costs are not always favorable. Using ICC will result in cows with fewer days open, higher conception rates, and greater overall longevity. This leads to more replacements and more options when establishing culling levels and managing feed costs. In a nutshell, ICC delivers the innovation and technology demanded and utilized on the farm today. It selects for cows that will thrive in commercial environments by looking at the characteristics commercial producers need to make a living from their dairy herd.